What's a telltale sign? Two people are having a secret sexual relationship with each other. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoy it and subscribe for more videos. OP is going through some shit. LMAO. If OP is asking, it's already too late. Move on. Or, they are a super nosy busybody and need a hobby. You know OP is crying after reading these answers. OP was crying before reading these comments. From personal experience, was hooking up with a co-worker and she'd bring her dog into the office. Her dog started sitting under my desk every day and we were exposed. That's hilarious. I'm worrying now because all animals and random children love my partner. What's he been getting up to? Your husband runs an underground veterinary clinic. They accidentally send a company-wide email sharing a picture from their vacation together in Sandals, Jamaica. Tan almost everywhere. Jan almost everywhere. Hee hee. The two of them consistently being the last ones left at the group hangout, especially if one of them is hosting. 100%. This one, I know they bout to bone when my friend says for everyone to leave and that new girl doesn't move an inch. Along the same vein, it was so validating when I was hitting it off with a woman in the meetup group I'd recently joined, and by some silent agreement, suddenly everyone, but she and I, had a reason to call it an early night. One of the most validating, bros being bros act I've ever been on the receiving end of. When the bros knows, the bros goes. A bunch of us used to hang out on a TeamSpeak server to play games. One day we were chatting when the server admin just blurted out, "So, guy and girl, you two have the same IP address today, you effing?" That would have been embarrassing and funny at the same time. Something similar is how we found out our foreman was having relations with one of his subordinates. Snapchat map had them both at the same cottage property at 5 AM. Staring. I was secretly seeing a guy in school. As far as everyone else was concerned, we couldn't stand each other. This girl I barely knew pulled me aside and whispered, "I don't know what's going on between you two, but you need to stop staring, or everyone else is going to know." Later on, he wanted to know what the girl said to me. I wasn't about to admit she noticed my staring, so I said, "She thinks there's something going on with us because you keep staring at me." This is too true. Staring is a definite tell, and your story reads like something out of a YA novel. LOL. Awkward avoidance of each other, or disappearing at the same time. Taking off-site lunch at the same time. Funny thing about that, I have a genuine friendship with a, now former, co-worker. We used to go to lunch together quite a bit before COVID. Yeah, people made jokes and suggestions, but nothing was going on. But one day my wife and I went to lunch at the same Chinese restaurant that our friend and I frequented, and the server was just rude as hell to my wife. Took me a while to figure out that she thought I was married to my co-worker and cheating on her with my wife. I said to my wife, "I don't get it. We don't play footsies under the table. We talk about work." To which my wife said, "You mean, like an old married couple?" Oh. So the next week, we all went there for lunch together. The look on the server's face when I said, "This is my friend, this is my wife," was priceless. Sometimes you can tell by the way they casually, appropriately, touch each other in public. Certain things are awkward until you cross that line. At a place I worked at, about 25 years ago, female co-worker dropped her screwdriver and our boss picked it up and stuck it in her pocket. Later that day, my buddy says, she did not flinch or look away from what she was doing. When his hand went to her pocket, his hand has been in that pocket before. His screwdriver has been in that pocket before. These two I used to work with, they got found out because a skunk sprayed outside the guy's house real bad. The next day they came into work separately and ignored each other as usual, but they both smelled like skunk. Then everyone knew, but they didn't know we knew. I hope the skunk wasn't a part of their sexual playground. Physical closeness. Princess Margaret was, accurately, accused of having an affair after wiping some fluff or dust off of a married man's suit jacket. Oh shit, 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 shit. Random memory of a gorgeous girl on the dance team in high school, on more than one occasion, getting super close to, Get an eyelash off my cheek. Men don't miss hints. They just pop up and stab us in the brain a decade later. I work in HR, and someone dropped an anonymous tip once that a member of senior management was sleeping with a female subordinate, so IT gave me access to their emails, and I swear to God, the moment I read, "I can still smell you on my fingers," I immediately wanted to quit HR. On the work email, good God, yeah, it was bad. I'm so hard thinking about tonight. I can't wait to tear off your clothes and mess up these sheets. Also, please forward the Broderick report to me no later than 2:30. I can still smell you on my fingers. Kind regards.